strangely quiet. London streets silenced by government order. Leicester Square, the home of British cinema and a multi-billion-dollar industry, deserted. A similar, unhurried picture in the UK capital's famous Trafalgar Square. A few apparently oblivious, others aware of a nationwide shutdown.
It's quite sad actually seeing it like this. It's a bit emotional, seeing all the cafes shut and the restaurants.
It will be effective in the short term, but longer term, they're going to have to keep on doing this every few months, I think.
If you don't close pubs and public spaces, then the problem's only going to get worse.
The UK government has promised to pay up to 80% of the wage bill for closed businesses in the hospitality industry. Workers pledged up to $3,000 a month to ensure jobs aren't lost permanently. A rising tide of insecurity, though, has taken grip in Britain. Many stores besieged by worried shoppers. The UK's Agriculture Minister has called for a stop to panic buying.
There is more than enough food to go round, and our food supply chain is able to expand production to cope with increased demand. In the last week, sales of some foods have increased significantly, and manufacturers have produced around 50% more food than they usually would. There is no shortage of food available, and more is arriving at shops every day.
So massive social disruption and a huge financial cost. Measures seen as worthwhile by a government that says it'll do whatever it takes to rein in coronavirus. And with the army on standby, perhaps Britain's first day in partial lockdown is just a measure of what lies ahead. Richard Bestic, CGTN, Trafalgar Square, London.